What is semiotic? According to Charles Sanders Peirce, semiotic is the study of sign, or the formal science of sign. He believed that anything can be sign if it's interpreted as representing something other than itself. Ferdinand de Saussure also defined semiotics as the study of how signs function in society. He called it the life of sign within society. From the theories, can be defined that semiotics is the study of sign and symbols about how things like words, image, sounds, or even gesture can stand or for something else. And semiotics studies how we use them to communicate and how people understand those meanings. For example, a heart emojis. As we know, it has meaning love, care, and affection. And then, the dove symbols, it has meaning peace or purity. Also, the red traffic light, it has meaning stop the vehicle. There are three basic concepts in semiotics. First is sign, second is code, and third is meaning. Sign divided into three. The first one is sign, and then signifier. The third one is signified. Sign is the encompasses of the material aspects such as sound, letters, images, movements, and form. Signifiers. This refers to the material aspect of language, especially what is spoken or heard, and what is written or read. Signified. These pertain to the mental aspect of language, including mental image, thoughts, and concepts. The second basic concept is code. Code divided into hermeneutic code. It pertains to elements that create mystery or enigma, prompting questions that drive the narrative forward. And there is a semantic code. It relates to connotation and underlying meanings associated with sign, reflecting cultural and emotional nuances. And then there is symbolic code. It involves the use of symbols that convey deeper meanings often rooted in cultural or psychological association. And narrative code. It concerns the sequence of action and events that build the storyline. And then, cultural code. It encompasses elements that refer to shared knowledge, benefits, beliefs, and cultural reference with a society. The third basic concept is meaning. Meaning divided into denotative meaning and connotative meaning. Denotative meaning is the explicit literal meaning of a sign, the direct reference to an object or concept, while connotative meaning is the secondary associated meanings that a sign carries, influenced by cultural, emotional, and contextual factors. Semiotic can be applied in many contexts. For the education concepts, it used for signs in required lessons such as the plus sign in the mathematics. And then, in the business context, it is analyzing company brands and logos to understand meaning and identity. Then, in the media context, it is analyzing films, television shows to understand meaning and narrative structure.
Multimodality. Definition of multimodality. Multimodality refers to the use of multiple modal or channels of communication to construct meaning. In a multimodal text, these modes work together to create a more complete and impactful message. Example, a YouTube tutorial uses spoken instructions, audio, on-screen text or textual, visual, demonstration, and background music or audio to communicate effectively. Types of multimodality. Visual mode includes image, color, layout, graphic, and visual design. Example, poster, infographic, photographs. Audio mode. music, sound effects, tone of voice, and other auditory elements. Example, podcast, commercial, audiobooks. 3. Textual or verbal modes. Example, covers, written, or spoken language. Example, article, transcript, and subtitle. Optional edition based on context. Gestural mode. Facial expression, body movement, hand gestures are important in face-to-face or video communication. Spatial mode. Use of space and physical arrangement. Example, layout in architecture and text design. In multimodal communication, the various modes interact and complement one another. The meaning is not derived from a single mode, but from the interplay among modes. Example, in a news video, the visual footage provides context, the reporter narrations offer explanation, and the on-screen text highlight key points. Together, they create a more comprehensive understanding of the event. 4. Multimodal analysis. Method of multimodal analysis. Multimodal analysis involves studying how different semiotic modes are used in communication and how they interact to construct meaning. Common approaches include 1. Multimodal discourses analysis. 2. Social semiotic approach. 3. System functional multimodal discourses analysis. Basic steps in multimodal analysis. Identify the modes involved, for example, text, image, and audio. Analyze each mode contribution to meaning. Explore how the modes interact and reinforce each other. Interpret the overall communication purpose in its context. Example of multimodal analysis in different contexts. First, education. Analyzing online learning videos that combine narration or audio, slides or visual, text annotation or textual, and the teacher gesture to enhance students' understanding. Second, business. Studying a promotional Instagram post that uses striking visuals, a catchy caption, brand hashtag or textual, and background music in a reel or audio to influence consumer behavior. Third, media. Examining a news broadcast where visuals, live footage, voice or narration, subtitle or text, and presenter, body language all work together to deliver a coherent message to viewers.
Kemudian materi selanjutnya adalah criticism and challenges of semiotic and multimodality. The first is criticism. Semiotics tends to be subjective, where people will not immediately understand the sign given. Therefore, further understanding is need to understand the meaning of the sign or semiotic. Jadi kritiknya ini adalah kalau semiotik itu cenderung lebih ke subjektif, di mana tidak semua orang itu akan langsung memahami dari tanda apa yang diberikan. Oleh karena itu, diperlukan pemahaman lebih lanjut untuk memahami makna dari tanda atau semiotika tersebut. Kemudian ada challenges. Semiotic and multimodality to communicate with many audience will be difficult because not everyone has the same understanding. The use of image or signs needs to be considered for alignment with their meaning. Untuk tantangannya adalah tantangan semiotika dan multimodalitas ini dalam berkomunikasi dengan banyak audiens itu akan sulit karena tidak semua orang memiliki pemahaman yang sama. Penggunaan gambar atau tanda perlu diperhatikan agar selaras dengan maknanya. Untuk semua aspek, penggunaan semiotika dan multimodalitas perlu dikomunikasikan dengan cara yang sesuai dengan konteks.